Nifty 91.50. WRPI Troy, hanging out with the idiot emeritus, Professor Domkov here at your service. Yeah, little Johnny's in school one day when his teacher tells the class she wants to hear from each of them to say something about their families and specifically what is needed in their lives. First student, a little girl, stands up and says, "My family, mostly happy, but what we really need is some money. My dad leaves for work before I even wake up, and he works hard until late into the night to put food on the table. Money is needed in my family. More time with my dad is needed." The teacher is moved. She thanks the student and moves on to the next. The little boy stands up and says, "All we are missing in my family is my older brother. He went off to war a bunch of years ago and nobody's heard from him since, and Mom is always waiting up for him by the window. My brother is desperately needed back in my family." The teacher, now tearing up, thanks the little boy, moves on to the next student, eventually making their way around the classroom with one heartfelt response after another. Finally, they come to the last student, little Johnny, and the teacher has come to expect antics from him, but gives him a chance anyway. "Little Johnny, what about you? What is something needed by your family?" And the little Johnny stands up briefly and says, "Nothing. We have everything," and sits back down, and the teacher, slightly upset, asks, "Now, how is it possible? Each of your classmates have shared something. How can it be so sure of yourself that your family doesn't need a thing?" And little Johnny stands back up and says, "Well, I was watching TV with my parents last night when my sister came home crying and she said, 'Dad, please don't get mad at me, but I'm pregnant.' My dad disappointingly slapped his knee and said, 'Damn it, that's all we need.'" Yeah, hanging on the unemployment line. Lady says, "No more for you. Living under bridges and trestles. Hanging out at the railroad camps. Panhandling is my game. The priest at the mission says, 'No soup for you unless you get on your knees and pray.' But I ain't no way I'm gonna worship the Holy Grail with you." So I head out the door and I pound the bricks. Bumming a dime, bumming a quarter, trying to fill my stomach 'cause my stomach aches. Running on empty, no help to be found. I'm out by the riverbank, killing these empty, lonesome blues. After that, I'm gonna thumb a ride to another city, another town, where I can hide before I die. As I was hanging on the unemployment line, when the lady said, "No more."